Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Awaken your senses with Balanced Essentials.
Well, a huge welcome to you. Now, winter is nearly upon us. And you know what that means? Everything aches more. Now, our backs are kind of tied up, our necks creak, and our sleep gets interrupted by discomfort. That's because cold weather actually affects your circulation and also it affects your joints. And the body literally contracts. Now, if you're already carrying those old injuries, it could be tension from stress even, or just the weight of daily life, winter turns up the volume. It literally cranks it up, but you don't have to suffer through it. Now, we have got the perfect, in my opinion, Be Well winter bundle offer for you this hour. So stick with us. Let's have a look at the deal. It is your favorite, absolute favorite Balanced Essentials brand with the Be Well winter bundle. Now, not only are you getting the Be Relieved and the Be Sport pack, which work individually and beautifully together for $119, should be $139, but we're also offering, and this is only while stocks last, so first in, best dressed, we're offering a valued at $35, a 15 ml of the Be Aware massage blend. Now, Be Aware is an amazing story unto itself. We'll be talking about that towards the end of the show. But if you need a little bit more concentration, a little bit more focus, or you've got little people in your life going to school or people going to do exams, that you will need. Now, you've got free shipping, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Just go to aroma.com.au or you call the number on your screen. Now, for nearly 30 years, our next guest, the lady that I'm going to introduce you to, she's changed so many lives. And let's face it, pain is just a massive issue here in Australia. Millions of us are in pain every single day. But you know what? The thing is, no one actually deserves to be in pain. Your quality of life just isn't the same, and we know that. And so many of us, we just put up with it, don't we? We think it's normal. And so many of us, if we're honest, have just given up hope. But this hour, we're going to be focusing on this winter pack where you can become Be Relieved and get the benefits of Be Sport. That's all backed by science. It's listed by that government agency that I'm not allowed to say the letters of. And this hour, you know what? It could be life-changing because there's one woman that can bring it all to us, and it's a huge welcome to our gorgeous Cheryl. Hello.
Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you very much.
It's always such a joy to be here with you. Now, Cheryl, I just want to talk about the Be Well, Be Winter bundle. Why is it that we feel more pain in winter?
Well, as you mentioned, it's because we have a little less circulation going there. When you've got warmth, your circulation goes a lot better for you. Our bodies are designed to really not like cold weather too much. And we're aware more of things that are going on, and we also tend to suffer from more anxiety, more depression in wintertime. I think too that's got a lot to do with vitamin D because we're not out in the sun getting something that benefits us immensely. And so therefore there's a whole lot of reasons. So when you are more fearful, when you're not as happy, when your circulation isn't as strong as what it should be, especially in peripheral areas, then you are going to feel a lot more pain.
So there is that physical element of the cold comes in and you feel that old injury, but there's also the psychological element of being, when you are down, you tend to notice those injuries a lot more.
You do, and if you are depressed, you're going to feel more pain. One of the good things about these products is there are a lot of the antidepressant or anti-anxiety properties of the essential oils, which was also important with all the analgesic, anti-inflammatory. So part of the reason why these work so well for people is they feel a lot less anxious, they feel happier, and then you do feel less pain. That's a well-known scientific fact.
And these, particularly the B Sport and the B Relieve, they, as I mentioned in the opener, they are listed with that government agency for very specific reasons that blow your mind. And it's not easy to get something backed by scientific evidence and backed with that listing. So we're in good hands here. Now I'm going to start with the B Relieved first of all. B Relieved, let's talk about its properties and what it works on and how does it work.
Well, you have 13 ingredients in Be Relieved, and it's analgesic, it's anti-inflammatory, it's antispasmodic, and it's antimicrobial as well. So it works in many different ways, but it really covers a multitude of problems. So if you're feeling things such as arthritis pain, cuts, scratches, it's really one of the most versatile products that I know of on the market, in that it can cover so many different things. You've got muscular aches and pains, you've got all sorts of things.
Even minor burns, and we saw there on the graphic bruises and things like that.
And headache, and also any sort of stomach problems as well, because believe it or not, if you apply it to your abdomen and your lower back, you're actually going to absorb those properties, which will help the bowel. And a lot of our thermal imaging, which you'll see later on.
And, you know, obviously period pains and things like that, as you said, digestive, headache, stress, mild anxiety, mild acne and sleeplessness.
And shingles as well.
And shingles as well. Yeah. So tell us the secret, Cheryl. I mean, this is not just a massage blend, is it? It's also like a nervous system soother.
It really does everything. When we go back to medicine initially, plant medicine was so important. That's something that we have historically used for thousands of years. We're well aware of it, and I think a lot of people are going back to a natural approach now. I notice so many people are not as keen to pop a pill. They're more keen to use something natural, and believe it or not, this actually works quicker because it works within 3 to 5 minutes of application, whereas if you go to take something, it takes a while to go through the digestive process. Plus, not all of it, and it can upset your stomach, and you can have kidney and liver problems. So when you go through with something like this that is all natural and it gets applied so quickly and gets absorbed, it's quite amazing. People really are looking at it and thinking, well, this is a great alternative. Especially with the side effects that we're hearing from other things.
Well, I mean, 30 years you've been doing this, and you know you've had a paramedical background amongst others. And before we look at the testimonials, you're saying that people are really understanding the power of nature, and I think there's been a massive evolution in the last 5 years, even more so since we had that, you know, that moment, that time where.
You're exactly right. People have woken up to a lot of things now, and I talk to so many customers because I try and answer the phones even over the weekend. I'll have it diverted to me, and so many questions, but everybody's so aware now, and they go, I want something natural. They want something that is Australian made too. I notice there's a huge change, and people are really happy with an Australian product. But especially for something that is so versatile, and that's what these products are.
Now, we've got some testimonials for you. I mean, literally, If you go to Cheryl's house or her office, you will see that she has got hundreds and hundreds of massive binders full of emails over the years. Now, this is John here, who said he suffered from chronic arthritis for many years. And in that time, I think I've tried every product known to man. As you might imagine, I've become very skeptical over time, as the relief provided by nearly all of these products never matched the hype. I only wish I'd discovered Be Relieved much earlier. I could have saved myself a lot of pain and misery. I can't believe the oil has been around for so many years and it's taken me so long to find it. I totally concur with you there, John. Christine says your products are amazing. I have pain in the hips that wake me up at night, but both Be Relieved and Be Sport work so well in relieving this pain that I do not need to take a pain medication. I'm loving the Sport oil. Recently had an operation on my ankle and my hips are all out due to the cast. The Sport oil removes the pain immediately. We're going to get onto the Sport in a moment and talk about that and why you need the two of them together. Christine, thank you. I've just received my order of Be Relieved and Be Sport, and we're very pleased with the results. I have 2 hammer fingers, one on each hand, and have relief within a few hours. Thank you very much. And that was from Robert. So those are just some of the happy campers for this brand. And thinking about what John wrote about the fact that he'd taken a lot of medications for his arthritis.
Yes.
I was taking a medication for my arthritis that begins with an M, not going to go into too many details, and it was to remove the inflammation. But it was to remove the inflammation or help with the pain, but it actually bloated me out.
Yes.
My face, I look like a pufferfish taking this thing.
That's very true, and that does happen to a lot of people. And it's quite interesting with arthritis, because I know people, if they have it in the hands, they will actually put it on their hands, massage it a little bit further up, because you've got to remember too that you've got muscles and tendons that are impacted. So once you've applied it up your arm a little bit, then you can move your fingers. Give them a little go, because you'll find that you're helping to break down that calcification. Same with your feet. If you put it on, especially at night time, you'll find that you sleep that much better. But the next day, and I've had feedback from my own partner who loves to be outside, but over the years has had many things where he's hurt his feet, and he has arthritis. And applying the oil at night, he said, I don't even think about my feet now. He said, I can't believe it. Normally I'd be walking around feeling as if I was walking with concrete. But I'm actually now not even noticing that I have my feet there, and I'm getting through the day, and I'm really happy. So.
And it's good for tension as well, isn't it?
Very good. There's a lot of anti-anxiety oils in there. So if you're feeling tense, if you're feeling worried about something too, that helps to handle that side of it too.
And everything like that.
Yeah.
Well, we have got scientific evidence to back this up. If you are a pain sufferer, you may recognise yourself in the following. Now, this is called thermal imaging. Now, Cheryl, why did you have the thermal imaging done, and what are we seeing on the screen?
Well, initially I was on television trying to explain how well the products work, and that was in the very beginning. And then I found out about thermal imaging, and I thought, well, I need something that's a visual to actually show people that, yes, it does really work, and it does work within 3 minutes. I went to a thermographer, Pauline Rose, and she was able to do the research and had the technology there. We had people just taken off the street, believe it or not, and they came up and
what's going on
and
here?
had it applied. You can see the before and after. You're looking at the red hot areas are the areas of most pain. Then you've got orange, and then you've got yellow.
And this is after 3 to 5 minutes?
This is after only 3 to 5 minutes, and that's where it was amazing, because even when we had a current affair came and tried to disprove in some ways that it could work that quickly, it was able to be shown.
Now, this looks like a particularly nasty case of IBS. I mean, I'm looking at the stomach on the left really contracted.
You're looking at the bowel there, and you can see the white hot area is the most painful, followed by the red and orange again. So you can see how quickly, and this is where it was amazing, because people said to us, it can't possibly affect the bowel. If we put it on our stomach, you can't tell me it's actually going to affect the bowel. Well, we were able to show that, and have that information there to say to people, look at the difference between the two before and after shots. And as you can see, the bowel on the right-hand side has lost that white-hot pain in that period of time. Now, imagine over time, it'd be even better if you apply more later on, but the bowel's relaxed, it's gone out of spasm. And that was such an important thing.
Now, this is backed by science with a 30-year pedigree, the amazing credentials, and thousands of reviews. It is almost, I would say, like a cult product. People come back and buy it again and again and again and have stayed loyal for decades with this and Cheryl. Why? Because it works. And now it's your opportunity to get the Be Well Winter Bundle. You know, we're coming into those colder months. This is when, you know, things start to give us pain, give us jip. And nobody deserves to be living with that. And you also have the B Sport, and you'll realise why the B Sport is very, very important for you in the moment and why the two can be combined and should be combined. This is an insane deal at $119. And don't forget, while stocks last, you are getting a free gift with purchase of that Be Aware, and we'll go into the Be Aware later, that's valued at $35. You've got free shipping. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose apart from maybe those aches and pains and a little bit of, I don't know, discomfort. So aroma.com.au or call the number on your screen. It's your opportunity now to order. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back the other side of this.
Pain doesn't just slow us down, it steals our joy. It keeps us from doing what we love, from moving freely, from feeling like ourselves. But what if you could take back control? What if relief was just a few drops away? Introducing Be Relieved and Be Sport. Powerful, fast-acting and completely natural pain relief solutions that work where you need them most. These blends aren't just soothing, they're backed by science. Traditionally used in aromatherapy, these essential oils have anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic and analgesic properties that help reduce pain, ease muscle tension and support faster recovery. Without pills, without side effects, without waiting. And here's the proof. Thermal imaging technology shows exactly how these blends penetrate deep into the muscles and joints, increasing circulation, boosting oxygen flow, and helping your body heal itself, naturally and effectively. You can actually see the difference. Apply directly to the area where you feel pain. No waiting, no guessing, fast-acting drug-free relief. Because your body deserves better. It supports your body's natural healing ability so you can keep moving, keep living, keep doing what you love. This is for anyone tired of living with daily aches and discomfort. If you're looking for real relief that's fast, effective and natural, this is it. Right now, for a limited time, we have an exclusive deal just for our viewers. Call now or visit the website to order, but hurry because stock is running low. Call now, don't let pain control your life. Take back your movement, take back your freedom, and experience the power of scientifically backed natural relief today. Balanced Essentials, because you deserve to move freely, live fully, and feel your best naturally.
Thank you for joining us today. We are here with the wonderful Cheryl Gilbert. We are discussing a brand new winter pack. Now, we've already been through the Be Relieved. Now we're going to move on to the Be Sport. Now, Cheryl, who is the Be Sport for? I know it was the Parramatta Eels in the beginning, but now we're all benefiting from it, aren't we?
Initially, really, it's quite simple. Don't worry about the name Sport. Look at it that Be Relieved is your calming blend for pain and inflammation, and Be Sport is your stimulating blend for pain and inflammation. So that's where the simplicity comes from. You've got calming blend and stimulating blend.
Okay.
So one's better to use during the day.
Yeah.
The stimulating blend is probably better to use if you have neuropathy or problems with circulation.
Yeah.
but the calming blend really can go over any period of time, and you can use it for so many things, and it will help you with sleep.
Right, okay, so this is why we need the two of them. Particularly, as you say, if you've got neuropathy in your extremities,
Yes.
your hands, your fingers and your feet and things like that. This is what I call prehab and rehab in a bottle, basically. Now let's have a look at the areas that it can actually work on. Let's talk about those. Because we've got a thermal image here.
You've got the thermal imaging there of a lot of pain in the back, and you can see with the white hot areas just how painful it is. And then the application, the one on the right, you can just see the difference within that short period of time of how much it's gone down in pain. You can see the white hot is just about disappeared, and that's a massive change within such a short period of time.
So this really is one for the way I look at this is it's restorative. If you have got something like a tight lower back, I mean, I can just imagine this person that you can see on the screen here. Maybe you're hunched over a computer, maybe your partner's a truckie, or maybe you're on your feet all day, or you know, if you're over 40 and you want to stay active, this would be great for you. Maybe you want more mobility. Maybe you want to go to the gym, or gardening, or niggles in your knees, you know, all of those things. But to see that spread of pain, and as Cheryl says, the white hot areas that we're looking at there, to then dissipate in a period of 3 to 5 minutes, that is actually quite nuts.
It's quite amazing, and the fact that it's stimulating is really good too, because you'll find it also gives you a little more focus. So if you want to get up and go during the day, but you will know by having both of them, you can try them, you can work out which one works the best for you. You have the choice, and you'll end up with one favourite, but at least you'll know what they do for you and how they work, and that way you've got the choice. And you can go from there.
Yeah, and you know, you don't have to be an athlete. Don't be put off by the name. I mean, my son is a soccer player. He plays in Spain. That's his career, and he's managed to get his entire team. They just love the B Sport. He does use it for rehab. But this is for your everyday Betty like me, with my arthritis, my extremities. You know, a lot of people with diabetes I've spoken to.
Yeah.
I've got one in my ear at the moment that's talking to me. He gets numb fingers, and he uses it every night.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we find with so many customers. As you know, we've had thousands of customers, thousands of testimonials, which that type of feedback is just wonderful to know how it works. And it's so easy to apply. You don't need to worry too much. It is antimicrobial as well. So I find the easiest way is put your hand on top and tip the bottle up as you were doing.
Yeah.
And then apply it from there. So just your hand,
Yeah.
and then start from there. And it will really depend on how dry your skin is, how much it will absorb at the time. In the beginning, you might use a little bit more because your skin may be a little bit drier, especially in winter. But you have it in a base of sweet almond, macadamia and wheat germ oils. And they're all in a different ratio, but they are full of nutrients themselves. You've got a lot of positive benefits from the actual base, but there's 13 ingredients in both, so you're going to be able to gain the benefit of not just one essential oil. You're gaining so much variety in this, and that's why it works so well.
And I think it's the speed of it, you know, not just the versatility, but how fast acting it is. Now, if you look on the screen, you'll see that the B Sport is great for the muscular aches and pains, the mild joint pain. Maybe you've got that stiffness, you get the muscle cramps, the mild arthritis, the mild rheumatic aches and pains. Cold hands and feet. Think about it. We're coming into winter. Stress and anxiety, tiredness and fatigue. This is very stimulating. And my producer actually said to me, because he was discussing his diabetes, said that he gets his feet, he gets pain in his feet because of his condition, and it can wake him up in the night with a jolt. You know, so this is another. Luckily, he knows you. He says in my ear. So this is your opportunity to jump on and listen. Go to the website and have a look around, because you've got some fantastic oils on there, including Be Uplifted, which is one of my favourites, I have to say, as well as the Be Relieved, the Be Sport. We're going to get onto the Be Aware shortly, but that Be Aware is only while stocks last. That's a free gift from Cheryl to you to say thank you for your love, support, and for believing in Balanced Essentials. It's time to order. Do not sit on the shelf. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee and also that free delivery. See you the other side of this.
Pain doesn't just slow us down, it steals our joy. It keeps us from doing what we love, from moving freely, from feeling like ourselves. But what if you could take back control? What if relief was just a few drops away? Introducing Be Relieved and Be Sport. Powerful, fast-acting and completely natural pain relief solutions that work where you need them most. These blends aren't just soothing, they're backed by science. Traditionally used in aromatherapy, these essential oils have anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic and analgesic properties that help reduce pain, ease muscle tension and support faster recovery. Without pills, without side effects, without waiting. And here's the proof. Thermal imaging technology shows exactly how these blends penetrate deep into the muscles and joints, increasing circulation, boosting oxygen flow, and helping your body heal itself, naturally and effectively. You can actually see the difference. Apply directly to the area where you feel pain. No waiting, no guessing, fast-acting drug-free relief. Because your body deserves better. It supports your body's natural healing ability so you can keep moving, keep living, keep doing what you love. This is for anyone tired of living with daily aches and discomfort. If you're looking for real relief that's fast, effective and natural, this is it. Right now, for a limited time, we have an exclusive deal just for our viewers. Call now or visit the website to order, but hurry because stock is running low. Call now, don't let pain control your life. Take back your movement, take back your freedom, and experience the power of scientifically backed natural relief today. Balanced Essentials, because you deserve to move freely, live fully, and feel your best naturally.
Huge welcome. You're watching Balanced Essentials with me, Nikki V, and gorgeous Cheryl, and the Be Well Winter Bundle. We're going to look after you during these cold months. Now, we've talked about the Be Relieved, we've discussed the Be Sport, but Cheryl found something that she wanted to give you as a free gift with your purchase, which is the 15 mils of the Be Aware. We've never seen this before, and it is valued at $35. Now, Cheryl, you've talked to me before when we were putting this together, and you said that Be Aware was like your mind clarity in a bottle.
It is. It was one of the original blends that I did a long time ago. I had the Be Uplifted, Be Calm, Be Aware, Be Vital and Be Inspired. And from those original 5 products became the Be Relieved and the Be Sport. So the Be Sport is actually the Be Aware and the Be Uplifted blended together but in different ratios to come up with the Be Sport. And the Be Relieved is actually the Be Calm and the Be Uplifted. So
okay.
they originated, the 5 blends originated, and that's where it came. Now, I still have these other blends. They're made with the same therapeutic essential oil, and they have all the benefits of that, but they're just in a smaller blend. So you'll have 7 ingredients in the Be Aware. And if you were to take out the stimulating and the brain stimulating properties of Be Sport, that becomes Be Aware. So, you're looking at essential oils such as rosemary and basil, which are great for stimulating the brain too. And also, when we think about it, Anzac Day, we talk about remembrance, and we have a sprig of rosemary. And rosemary is in these products as well. So it does help the brain to focus and to retain that knowledge better.
It's interesting because when we're having babies, we talk about baby brain, and then we get to menopause and we've got menopause brain. But there is a really big thing at the moment about mental fog
Oh,
that
absolutely.
people are struggling with. Talk
Yes.
to us about that.
I'm not quite sure why there is so much more. I mean, it could be for many different reasons that there is the brain fog, but there's a lot of it, and a lot of younger people are actually suffering from it too, not just as you get older. And I think that's where it's really good to know that you can actually use something natural to help you focus and to help you remember. And getting up in the day, that's why in the beginning I'd let people know, try the Be Sport during the day, the Be Calm at night, until you understand how they're working for you. Because the Be Sport will actually stimulate, and that will help you focus. And if you're having trouble getting up and getting about, and worrying about remembering things, that's where the Be Sport and the Be Aware will really come in handy
And
for
if
you.
you've got kids as well that going into school, you've had a lot of feedback that little people have benefited from the Be Aware.
Yes.
And if you
Huge.
work from home as well, I mean, I hope I'm guilty. Sometimes I work from home and I just look at the sofa and I think, just a little nana. Something it's hard to keep yourself up, isn't it?
And to keep focus and keeping awake. And that's where you'll get the stimulating properties. And with the Be Aware too, you can carry it easily in your handbag. You can take it with you. And it's been quite amazing, the number of stories that we're getting from children and how much better their exams go. One woman, even got an A in exam, and she wasn't used to getting that. So that's where aromatherapy is so valuable, because it doesn't just work on what you perceive as being muscular aches and pains or pain. It works in other ways as well.
So thank you so much for that. Cheryl has given you that as a gift to say thank you. It's valued at $35 while stocks last. Now, I want you to jump on the phones, because I tell you what, if there's a group of products at this network that sell, you are looking at it right now on the screen. Cheryl has put this together exclusively for you to get me, all of us through winter, the Be Well Winter Bundle. And she's done everything she can. She's taken money off, she's given you free shipping, she's given you a 30-day money-back guarantee, and she's given you a free gift. Now is the time, everybody. Just do something for you. Don't just sit there putting up with it. Do not. And don't wait till it gets to the middle of the winter and then you wish you had. You're worth more than that. You're worth more than just accepting the mediocre and the average. Do something for you. Raise those deserve levels. And these 2 bottles, I, hand on heart, honestly can tell you they can help you. I'm a walking testimony of how much I've loved these for, 15, 20 years now. Now, we're going to give you a chance to order, and then we'll be back to wrap up the show.
Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Awaken your senses with balanced essentials.
Can you feel that nip in the air? Winter is knocking on the door, trust me. And you know what? Our bodies start to ache. You feel it in your back, it's tighter, your neck is stiffer, and your fingers and your sleep and everything else is a nightmare because it's so cold. Now, the cold weather is actually affecting your circulation, which is in turn affecting your joints. And your body is literally contracting. If you're carrying any of those old injuries, you know, you hurt your shoulder, hurt your arm or whatever it was, or you've got that tension from stress and clenching, or just maybe the weight of the bills and everyday life is dragging you down. Well, you know what? When winter comes along, everything becomes a lot more miserable. We hurt, don't we? We ache, we whinge. We need a bit of relief. We need a bit of help. And you don't have to suffer through it. There's no need for that. And you're not going to be perfect, but what's going to happen is you're going to be relieved. You're going to notice that those niggles and those quiggles, you can get in control of them a little bit more. All of it, the tension pain. You can take charge. You can be in control. And that's why Cheryl put together the Be Well Winter Bundle. She's thrown in the free gift of the Be Aware, and she's giving you everything she can to feel better. Now, we've had some feedback, and I want to read you one because we've got some testimonials. Cheryl's got thousands of testimonials at the end of the day, but we've just picked some of them to share with you. And this is from Miss Esther. Thank you so much for this outstanding oil. I live in chronic pain, and I'm overjoyed to have seen this on TV and tried it. I'm telling others who are in pain about it, as its relief is beyond anything else I have ever tried. Thank you so much for creating it. Now, for 30 years, the lady sitting next to me has been helping people all across Australia, all across the nation. And we're so happy to have you here with us on UTV. Millions of Australians were suffering with pain, and millions of people, and literally hundreds and thousands, have grabbed your product. Now, what I will say before we go any further is, you will get a pamphlet that basically tells you all about your Be Relieved and your Be Sport. This is a guide, and you can also have a look at the evidence on the back with the thermal imaging. You will also get like a little Bible that comes with this that talks about aromatherapy and what makes the products so unique. And it talks about the fact that you get crystals as well that come at the bottom of each of these bottles that correspond to the energy of the bottle as well. But Cheryl's products, I mean, they use only the finest quality natural ingredients of the highest therapeutic quality, and we're backed by science. So what we're going to do is run through this pack quickly. Be Relieved is one of the most versatile and fast-acting natural pain relief products on the market today. It's got ingredients that are analgesic, anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, and antimicrobial, all in the one jar. That is nuts, Cheryl.
I know people are quite amazed by that, and I get so much feedback that people cannot believe that one little bottle can help you that much. But honestly, after doing this for so many years, and when I look back when I started, such a long time ago, but I love the fact that I'm still getting the feedback. People are loving it more these days than ever, and it's just wonderful to see.
And maybe you've just flicked on and you're thinking, well, what's in it for me? What's in there? What can it do for me? Oh, don't get me started on what it could do for you. And this is a listed product the oils, what they can do with that government agency. So if you've got the muscular aches and pains, you've got that mild arthritis, the cuts, the scratches, the minor skin wounds, the minor burns, bruise pain and swelling, period pain, PMT, spasms and discomfort in the digestive system, it goes on. Actually, yeah, sleeplessness as well. This is a nice one to have by the side of the bed. If you haven't got the Be Calm, the Be Relieved is a really lovely one to pop over. My dogs just love it. They sleep on my bed. I mean, I put the Be Calm on them, but the minute the bottle opens, their little noses are like this.
We've got horses, sheep, cows, all sorts actually using it. Even a bird vet is using it. So
Oh, wow.
it's been quite amazing to get that feedback that you're looking after more than just your family, you're looking after your little pet family too.
Oh, our babies as well. Now, John H. wrote, and John really struck a chord with me as well, because I've been similar to John. He suffered from chronic arthritis, and he thinks he's trying every product known to man. If that's you at home, you know what I'm talking about. He's become really sceptical over time, as the relief provided by nearly of these all products never matched the hype. He wished that he discovered Be Relieved much earlier. He could have saved himself a bit of pain and misery. I can't believe the oil has been around for many years and it's taken me this long to find it. And you know, the other thing I would say to John is he's tried all of these things and they never lived up to the hype. But a lot of the things that you can try can leave you with side effects. This is not happening when you use aromatherapy.
It's a natural product and you can use it as often as you need it. So initially, in the first couple of days especially, I usually suggest to people use it until the pain goes, and then when it comes back, use it again. So you might use it more often in the first couple of days, but it's getting rid of existing inflammation and helping that pain, especially if you're in chronic pain or you've had a problem for a very long time. You've got to realise there'll be a lot of inflammation that's built up, and therefore in that first couple of days, use the product as often as you think you need it. Listen to your body, which is such a wonderful thing to do. We really have to get back to that. Take notice of what's going on and follow your instincts.
Our body does speak to us. And, you know, for those of you, and a lot of people, I love saying this actually, because a lot of people say, oh, that aromatherapy is a bit of hocus pocus. And I'm like, bring on the thermal imaging, because this is where we can back up what we're saying, but with science, because in just 3 to 5 minutes, this person has gone from what you see on the left to on the right, which is...
the relief in pain, incredible, because you're looking at the inflammation with the white hot areas especially, and they're completely disappeared within 3 to 5 minutes, and that can only get better from there.
And the neck, that is a really big difference here.
The neck, yes, and that's probably someone that sits on a computer all day. So a lot of people will understand how that will actually feel, and you can see the difference within that short period of time, the red hot area and the orange, which is over quite a large area, has just about all but disappeared.
And this is the science to back it up. Listed with that government agency, 30 days to try it, a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's how sure Cheryl is of her product. Now this, if any of you have ever had digestive problems or the spasms in the tummy, then you know how you're feeling on the left.
Especially the white hot area, as you can imagine, you can see that it is in spasm because of that. And within 3 to 5 minutes again, you can see that the white hot area has completely disappeared. They're in a lot less pain, and the bowel has actually started to relax.
There we go. So it is nearly the end of the show. I want you to get this home and give it a try, particularly if you're one of those who really feels that they've tried everything and nothing can work, and this is their normal. You know, what the pain you're feeling is the pain you're going to feel for the rest of your life. It doesn't have to be that way. You have an opportunity to be your own sovereign being and take control with this. And that's just one part of this wonderful collection. That's the Be Relieved. We're going to have a quick discussion about the Be Sport. Don't be put off by the name. You don't have to be a quarterback to enjoy it. People talk about, we've had diabetics talking, we've had people who suffer with, nerve neuropathy. She did originally make it for the Parramatta Eels, but so what? Talk us through the difference between the two and why we need the two.
Well, you're looking at, very quickly, you're looking at Be Relieve, which is your calming pain relief. You're looking at Be Sport, which is your stimulating pain relief. Look at it that simply. So one of them's more stimulating for circulation, and also being stimulating, it helps to stimulate the brain, get you going, you're going to be more focused because of that. Whereas the calming will actually help you with sleep and relaxation. But even though it's calming, you can use it throughout the day. You're only going to fall asleep if you need to go to sleep. It's quite amazing with the oils.
What I will say about the Be Sport, if I should say this, is don't take it at night. It stimulates. Honestly, what it does with me, I've taken it at night and it's been like this. But in the morning when you need it, when you need that get up and go, it is really stimulating.
And then again, it's like having coffee at night time. You'll find it roughly about 1 in 10 people, I find, are the opposite.
Yeah.
So they can drink lots of coffee at night, well, they can have lots of sport at night.
Yeah.
And they might swap them over for a while, but you'll actually find out how it works for you. But again, listen to your body and go with it from there.
And the biggest problem with diabetics is circulation. And I'm talking about people with diabetes a lot because obviously I've got my producer in my ear who has really struggled with it over the years, and he is a huge advocate for this protocol that we've got here.
Well, I know, and I've had family members who have lost toes because of problems with circulation, and finally used the Be Sport, and they were then told that they should have used it on the other toes because they wouldn't have lost their toes. So that was the feedback within family, because family members never really listen to other family members. So it can make an amazing change to your life.
So Cheryl, tell me, why did you throw in the Be Aware? Did you wake up one morning and feel generous?
I had some excess stock, and I thought, well, I really want people to thank them, because since we've been doing these particular ads, I've had so much feedback, so many people have ordered, that I wanted to do something special. And I thought, well, the Be Aware is really, if you took the stimulating oils out of Be Sport, you'd end up with Be Aware. And I thought, well, you can carry it around, you can be more focused, and aromatherapy is incredible to help you with memory and focus. So I put that in with it as a little bonus.
Oh, and that's valued at $35, by the way, and that's free. So what I would do with the Be Aware is keep that in your purse, in your handbag, or your backpack, and just always have it there to have a little sniff to wake you up.
And put some on your wrists as well if you're out and about. It's only a small bottle. You can buy it in a larger bottle, of course, but to carry it around, put a bit onto your wrists and have a smell, and you'll be quite surprised.
And it's all on aroma.com.au. Now, one more testimonial to look at, because it's about happy people at the end of the day. Christine was happy. Your products are amazing. I have a pain in my hips that can wake me up at night, and many of you at home, you know what that feels like. Both Be Relieved and Be Sport work so well in relieving this pain that I do not need to take, a pain medication. I love reading that. I'm loving the Sport oil. I recently had an operation on my ankle and my hips are all out due to the cast. The Sport oil removes the pain immediately. It is amazing. Well, guess what? It's all in one pack, and you have the opportunity to hopefully experience what Christine and Esther and Robert and John have said. Get it before it sells out, because there is a limited stock of the Be Aware, and Cheryl has done this exclusively for you, TV, for all of you at home. So go to aroma.com.au. Also, Cheryl has been known to answer the phone herself, as if she hasn't got her hands full enough. But there is always going going to be a gentle voice to help you, to advise you, to listen to you. And obviously Cheryl welcomes your reviews, because that basically is what gets you out of bed in the morning.
Well, it helps other people, and I love doing what I do, but be aware with the phone on the weekends. I do divert the phone to my mobile, and I may get back to you a little bit that day if we're quite busy.
I think you're allowed a weekend.
So, but no, I love to get back to people because there's so many questions.
Thank you so much, my
thank
darling.
you.
I absolutely adore this lady. Get on the phones, aroma.com.au, call the number, get your free gift, 30-day money back guarantee and free delivery. We love you. Take care. Be well.